Hi everyone, welcome back. Due to summer and I was taking multiple vacations, I was not able to make new videos. Let's not waste any time. So I am so much excited to show you this deep research agentic AI application with MCP, which will take our questions and it will do the deep research and give us the results back. Let's dive into it. First thing first, I would like to show you Andrew Ng, who is computer science professor at Stanford and also deep learning.ai founder. So the most interesting AI blocks are going to be prompt engineering, agentic AI framework, evolves, guardrails, RAG, voice tracks, asynchronous programming, data extraction embedding, and fine-tuning graph database usage in LLMs, and agentic browser and MCP and reasoning models. So these are the 14 different type of tools which one should be more well versed to thrive in the AI. So in this demo, what I'm going to show you, it will cover multiple stuff. So one, the reasoning model and the MCP and the agentic framework, and also we will see some of the asynchronous programming as well. So it will be very interesting video. Let's see how I have built this application now. I would like to show you the complete overview, a bird's eye view, how this application works. Using MCP, I have built the MCP server, research web server, and also research web client. So the research web server is built based on the fast MCP, and it has multiple tools which we can use when we are doing the web search or the deep research when you are asking a question to this chatbot. The application will use these tools to fetch the required information, analyze it, and summarize it, and it will give us the output. So to do that, I have built web search, and web search will give us the JSON output. So it will be this tool will be used, and once the JSON output is returned, we will extract that information and using this text extract URL based output. And also, if you have a PDF, if you want to summarize or extract the information from the PDF, you can use this tool. And also, if you have images, you can also use that image and extract the required information. And also, finally, once you have all the details, you can summarize it using this summarizer tool. And also, there are sometimes if you have the PDF as a URL, this tool will download that and it will extract that information. So this is all about the server, MCP server. At the same time, I would like to show you the MCP client as well. So here, this client is again built based on the MCP, the client session and the studio server parameters. So these things will be used to set up the connection to the server, which we have built it here. It will call that server, and it is using Python 3.12. And if you want to use UV, you can still use it. My preference is Python, so I'm going with this one. And and other thing to note here is I'm using GPT-4o, which is a reasoning model from ChatGPT, and it will use the available tools which are coming from the web server, I mean to say MCP server. It will pick and choose which tool to use it, and based on that, it will execute and get the required information to do the deep research. And also here, I have to show you the async IO. So which is most of this, all the complete tool has been built with the async IO, which is nothing but the single thread execution of multiple tools. So we don't have to deal with the multi-thread issues. With the async IO, we can execute the required code and wait for some time to complete the execution on the other thread in the single thread, and we will get the required output, and we will pass on to the next step to utilize that output. So this is the async IO. So we are initializing the STD IO client server, which is returning us two objects are stored in read and write variables. We are passing that client to the client session so that the client session can utilize that information and it will do the deep research for us. So Now I would like to show you how to run this code and see how that particular application execution looks like, how this application will call the server and which tool will be used by the ChatGPT 4.0. We will see all those logs. So this is the chatbot application. I didn't build the UI here, but we can build the UI, which will be more user interfacing. And but for this demo, I'm going with this terminal based execution. My question is here is the healthcare related stuff. I would like to see how AI has been used in the early signs of the health issues. How do we detect the health issues? So how we can prevent using AI is the question here. So let's dive deep into this particular question now. So this ChatGPT already using multiple tools. It is the iteration 2, but I would like to go with starting from the iteration 1. The question we have asked this one. So and the this research iteration 1 started here. It is calling the OpenAI API, and the tool it is calling is the web search, and web search we are using is the DuckDuckGo. So once web search is completed, again OpenAI uh, doing the search, and it is trying to analyze all the details what we got it from the web search. And also the tool it is using is extract URL from the JSON. So web search will return the JSON and it will extract the required JSON from there. And this is again still there. And again it is going to the iteration 3. Here it is extracting text from the URL, and it will extract multiple URL based information. And we have the other tool also here, which is downloading the PDF and summarizing it, and also extracting the text from URL second time. And again it's starting the web search in the fourth iteration, and again it started fifth iteration with the URL based JSON extraction. And yeah, summarizing it, it is finally it is extracting still the JSON. So sixth iteration, extracting text again. So extracting text again. The seventh iteration, I think it ended in the seventh iteration. So none of them are executed manually. It's all iteration has been decided by the reasoning model 4.0. And this is the final summary of the information what we got it from the uh, LLM after doing all the deep research. So this how we can use this application. I will commit this code into my GitHub repository and you can use it. By for this you need to have ChatGPT API key in your environment variable to run this code. If this information helps to you in any way, like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you. Bye.